It is one of the most infamous and tragic homicide cases here in Atlanta in recent years. And tonight, the retrial is on hold, possibly until sometime next year. Tex McIver has always admitted that he shot and killed his wife, Diane, back in 2016, but he has also insisted that it was an accident. Well, today, a key ruling by the judge resulted in an indefinite delay in the case to give prosecutors more time to appeal that ruling. Our John Sherrick is breaking it down tonight.
Prosecutors trying one more time to prove that Tex McIver intended to pull the trigger and that he meant to shoot his wife Diane in Atlanta in 2016. But the judge just threw out key prosecution evidence. It's the same evidence that prosecutors already used against McIver at his first trial. But at that trial, McIver was found not guilty of intending to kill his wife.
The Constitution protects the defendant against double jeopardy.
Tex McIver's attorney, Don Samuel, says the judge's ruling means that prosecutors can't use that same evidence again now.
They lost the first trial on the issue of intent to kill. They don't get a second bite at the apple. It's that simple.
But prosecutors say they need to introduce the evidence again at McIver's retrial to try to prove other charges against McIver, that he intended to shoot Diane from behind, not kill her, as he rode in the back seat of their SUV and she rode in the front passenger seat, a case of aggravated assault which led to her death. The state Supreme Court already ruled against prosecutors, leading to McIver's retrial now. But now prosecutors write, quote, "The state is in no way precluded from making its same argument. The defendant intended to kill his wife when he shot her in the back at close range with a .38 Special Smith & Wesson revolver that required 12.25 pounds of trigger pull, all of which evinced the defendant's clear intent to pull the trigger of his .38 Special, as the barrel of the revolver was pointed at and just inches from his darling." And as prosecutors appeal to try to use the evidence again, McIver's attorney believes they'll lose.
They can't revisit that issue and argue to the jury that he did have the intent to kill.
So McIver's retrial on hold until there is a final ruling on what evidence will be allowed, possibly months from now. In Atlanta, John Sherrick, 11 Alive News.